Down a Tbilisi side street, across from a church, lies a bar called Grail, a holy place of sorts for a cold lager and a conversation. And bar owner Vikenty Alexeyev, who is Russian, says he's had one particular conversation a lot more lately.
Hello, what are you doing here? I just moved 2 days ago. I just moved 3 days ago.
So there's a lot more Russians coming in.
Yeah.
And why are people leaving?
Why people leaving? Because they're scared.
We met about a half dozen such people here, but one stood out. Alisa Kuznetsova left Russia with her husband just a few days after the war began.
You couldn't take it anymore after this invasion.
It was like an additional trigger. I just had to leave.
The 33-year-old has long been a member of Russia's opposition in favor of democracy, she says, not Putin. This is her being arrested in 2016 while she was working as an independent poll watcher in her hometown in Russia. She says pro-Putin authorities accused her of vague elections violations and held her in detention until voting ended. But the invasion was the final straw. Alisa could no longer live in Russia. Now in Georgia, she wants everyone to know what side she's on.
I'm just trying to take it in stride and signal as much as I can.
With the Ukraine flag there.
It's a public show of support matched across Tbilisi. Ukraine flags fly all over in Georgia, a former Soviet republic also invaded by Putin's armies in 2008. Many here have deep sympathy for what Ukrainians are going through.
But it's not just about pro-Ukraine sentiment, it's also anti-Putin. So look at this coffee shop door. It says you are more than welcome here if you agree that Putin is a war criminal and respect the sovereignty of peaceful nations. Pretty clear how the owners of this store feel.
Another sign at a shop not far away says in part, Putin is evil. If you do not agree with these statements, please do not come in. Many Russians in Georgia feel the same way, some even taking part in recent protests where an effigy of Putin was burned. But they're sometimes grouped in with Putin and his supporters nonetheless. Over coffee the day after we met, drinking out of cups emblazoned with Ukraine's colors, Alisa says that a cab driver told her recently that she was one of the good ones because 90% of Russians should be hanged.
It's not nice knowing that you're the Nazis now.
Back at the bar, every single Russian told us that the vast majority of Georgians have been kind and welcoming and that they're grateful to live in a freer place, because everyone we spoke to also said they'll be here for a while.
I love my life there, but I'm not returning there anytime soon.
Matt Rivers, CNN, Tbilisi, Georgia.